happening here is that because I got an oversized load, I have to take a big detour. Let me just send a quick email update because they're gonna be asking me where I am. They want to have my update before 9, and this is Birch Run, Michigan. And I forgot to charge my ion cam yesterday, and I did a very long vid, if you saw that one. But I also noticed that it was showing a little bit of a visor. At the top. So now we're gonna try the new way. Basically, I just brought it down a little bit. And this is exit 136 of I-75. So I was on I-69. And in Flint, Michigan, I had to take I-75 north to exit 136. And this is M54/83. And the town is called Birch Run. Birch like the tree. Birch Run, Michigan. And I just wanted to show you guys and gals the small towns here in Michigan. Now I-75 was excellent, much better than I-69 in this run, you know, like beautiful. No holes, excellent road. 3 lanes, occasionally even 4. But this detour adds almost exactly 60 miles to my trip, you know, which is no good. Very big detour. I see signs on the right, so all 2-lane highways, they have M in Michigan. On the right it says M54, M83. I like how they did that, you know, that's like so cool, because most states use 2 letters which indicate the state, right? Like IL, Illinois, like it'll say IL-6, Illinois 6. But these guys decided, what the heck, we're Michigan. We're not gonna say MI-54, we're gonna say M54. And I think this is probably the only state, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's the only state in the US which uses only 1 letter for highways. Okay, and I think that's my turn. Up ahead, the red light. Now this camera, you know, I'm pretty impressed with the angle and the clarity. And I'm recording in 1080p, but it just, you know,
After 400 meters, turn left, Highway 83, Gerac Road.
Yeah, the files are just too big, you know, like this 45-minute long video that I just uploaded, how to chain down a cat. I hope animal lovers will not be offended by the title, but I meant a caterpillar cat. Okay, so now we're gonna lift the axle. That's the button on my dash here, because otherwise the truck doesn't want to turn. Now we're gonna drop it again.
17 kilometers.
I see 17 kilometers. I gotta go north to 46. So we are north of Flint. Wow, there's a zoo here. Look at this. Huh. I didn't see it last time. But it's very green, you know. What I like about Michigan in this part is that there's so many trees. It's not just like Texas, you know, with open fields. It's fields plus lots of trees, which is cool. Oh, somebody's selling a minivan. Lots of golf courses, you know. I know Ontario guys, like the guy where I bought the trailer from, my previous, when I had a Wilson step deck and Wilson flat. Whenever I call the guy, oh, I'm in Michigan. What the heck? Like, when are you working? Like, he's always here, you know? Because of course Michigan is right next to Ontario, and many things, oh, Canada Road. Many things seem to be much better here than in Canada. Mostly the booze, right? Like, well, not now because the Canadian dollar is so weak, but before, that's what many guys would do, I guess. For the weekend, they would just come here to get drunk for cheap. And the roads are great, you know? Now look at this beauty. Lots of green color in my frame. I love it. So now we're just gonna continue, what, 10 minutes, 15 minutes to the next turn. Now we're gonna resume there. Yeah, and I'm leaving M83. We're turning on M46, which goes east, pretty much parallel to I-69 that I was supposed to take. Lift axle up.
Turn right, Highway 46, Holland Road.
It's a four-way stop, so no need to be concerned about vehicles on the crossing road.
Follow Highway 46, Holland Road, for 28 kilometers.
Yeah, from here it's 28 kilometers straight. I think they're going to be a couple of small towns, and then I'll be turning a right or south on M24, and I'm hauling a Cat 950M, which weighs about 40,000 pounds. It's a wheel loader, so my gross weight is just under 90,000 pounds. And naturally I'm traveling with the oversize permit, and I'm about just over 10 feet wide. Anybody wants to buy a boat? No? Moving on. Well, M46 was a little bumpy. You can probably see all the patches, like every 15-20 feet there's a patch going across.
After 800 meters, turn right, Highway 24, Birds Road.
And so now, if you heard my GPS, I'm turning right or south on M24. So, as they would say in German, meine Reise auf 46 ist zu Ende. Or in Russian they could say, а моя поездка по 46-му закончилась. Axle up.
Turn right, Highway 24, Hertz Road.
And there's a truck stop here. Clark on the other side. I stopped here last time because I ran out of fuel. Yeah, and to my surprise,
towards Interstate 69, eastbound for 47 kilometers.
to my surprise, they agreed to accept my fuel card. So yeah, the sign on the right says Lapeer 26. But I gotta stop and go inside, get a refill on my coffee, otherwise I'll get a flag from the union. You know, we're not allowed to drive with an empty coffee mug, and mine is already empty. So yeah, from here it's 15 miles straight down, but I don't. I could catch 69 right here on this highway, but I can't. I'll have to take another turn on M90. So more excitement is on the way. And we are switching to M90 towards North Branch. 24 actually was pretty good, better than 46. Less potholes. Yeah, East M90. And this one is gonna go like it's a very...
Highway 90, North Branch Road, for 5 kilometers.
Yeah, and my GPS is trying to send me on a faster way to M69, which is not gonna happen because I gotta follow this all the way till it ends, probably some 20 miles east at M19. So it's kind of like they don't want people to see me. I don't know, like they're ashamed of me or something, you know, like DOT. Speaking about shame, I was buying coffee at the truck stop and some guy looks at me and says, are you doing your YouTube videos today? So I ran into another fan. I said, yeah, sure. In fact, actually, as a matter of fact, I'm doing a video about this 60-mile long detour in Michigan. And the guy says, oh, I watch your videos. Didn't you come through here 1 week ago? I said, yeah, well, because I'm oversized. That's because of the construction on I-69. That's what DOT wants us to do. I feel like a movie star today. But one thing I wish people would start asking is, you know, nobody is asking me for an autograph. You know, I think that's where you're truly famous. When people, when people come over and say, hey, please, can you sign my t-shirt? You know? Of course, I'm kidding, but so far, usually people just want to say, hey, can I take a picture with you? All right, sure. So I guess I have to up the resolution maybe on my videos so that people start asking for the autograph. But then it'll be hard to go shopping without getting noticed. So you don't want that either. So. And I'm coming to an end of M90. And some guy in front of me driving 30 miles an hour. No signals, no nothing. I come on to him from the back, 30 miles an hour. And he's looking in the mirror. I don't know what he's thinking. Like, wanted me to pass him, but I have no idea. Why would someone drive 30 miles an hour on a 50 mile an hour speed limit road? So maybe he's drunk, so I'm afraid to pass him. So I just honked my horn and he picked up speed. But we're doing 45 now. I don't know. Anyway, wanted to mention one thing. You guys know I don't promote a lot of products here, so today we're gonna demote a product. I don't know if you can believe it, but I still was not able to unlock my Samsung Galaxy Tab S 8.4-inch tablet I bought last week in Oklahoma. Because I wanted...
800 meters, turn right, Highway 19, Broadway Road.
Yeah, I wanted to use the company I used before with my smartphone, unlockriver.com, but on the list, like on the list of devices, I couldn't find my Galaxy Tab. So I started searching for another company and I found this one called the unlockingcompany.com. Okay, and the price was okay, 39 bucks US, so I sent them a request last week on Saturday. Today's Friday, right? So I sent them the request on Saturday by email, gave them my
Turn right, Highway 19, Broadway Road.
IMEI number, everything, and then Saturday, Sunday, nothing, Monday, nothing. So I sent them an email saying, what's going on? Oh, it's you know, unlocking takes 1 to 3 business days, so basically disregard the weekend. Okay, so Monday, Tuesday, nothing, Wednesday, nothing. So I sent them another email, like basically what's going on, you know?
Broadway Road for 10 kilometers.
Well, we don't know ourselves. Usually doesn't take this long. I said, well, you gotta give me a refund then, if you cannot do it. Okay, let's wait till see, the guy stopped, so he wanted me to pass him. Some old guy. Doesn't look drunk. Huh. So anyway, today's Friday, so it's been 5 business days plus 2 non-business days since I sent in my request. So guys and gals, do not use the company called theunlockingcompany.com. All right? I'm gonna send them, once they got the refund, I'm gonna send them a suggestion. I say, you should change the name of your company to noresults.com so that people don't have illusions, you know, because then you find this company, oh, we unlock your phones, but our web address is noresults.com. So, you know, nobody buys the BS and just passes on to find someone else. This would save lots of frustration and time and money. And yeah, now I'm on my basically last leg of my detour, M19, and we'll be catching I-69 finally in about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And finally my 60-mile long detour is almost over. This is Emmett, Michigan. And I got 2 kilometers, 2.3 kilometers to go to I-69. the sign on the right in the field says, "Welcome to Emmett." Now, if you remember, Emmett was also the first name of the crazy science character in the Back to the Future movie, which is interesting. On my left is the school, and you know, I love watching kids watch me, you know? Like when I got a big load like this and I got all my lights on, flashing lights. If I see a kid that gets excited and starts pointing, "Oh, look, big truck," I love it. That was me, you know, like 50 years ago. I talked about this, right, a few times. Me and my buddies, we were like 9 years old. We would go to the nearest highway in Kirovograd, Ukraine, and just watch trucks go by. And we would play a game called My Truck is like number 8 or number 9 or whatever. So when you start counting, and 1, 2, 3, whatever, you know, trucks pass you while you're sitting on the ground. And Jesus, let's say truck number 8 would be something that I would drive when I grow up. Some kind of a yacht sail on the right. United States Post Office, Emmett, Michigan, was on the left. And I was driving with my headlights on. You know, normally I don't do this, right? Normally, because this is a Canadian truck, so all Canadian trucks and actually all Canadian vehicles they have daylight running lights. Daytime running lights, sorry. So my truck has pretty good visibility, you know, from the front. But when I'm on a 2-lane road with a load like this, oversized, I just usually turn on my headlights and low beams just to give people more warning that I'm not kidding around here, that I'm oversized and I can kill you if you don't watch where you're going. Okay, 69 East. And after the 60-mile detour, you would think that I would just jump on a freeway.
Turn left, Interstate 69, eastbound towards Port Huron. Then take the freeway.
So you would think that I would jump on the freeway and things would turn honky-dory, right? But guess what? Even with this detour, I'm going on I-69 East, and I'm smack in the middle of construction. And there was a sign I just passed that said 69 East crosses median. Which means that there's only one side of the freeway open. And I'll show you guys now, because that's an interesting entrance there. I hope my camera is still running. I know it was short on battery power, and actually I managed to plug it in. Like, the cable is short, but because I put the camera lower now, it's pretty much sits at my eye level, just above. So you guys should be getting a very good kind of like driver POV, you know? Now check this out. WAG zone begins. Like, what was the point of me bypassing, doing all this 60 miles? and here. That's what they meant. 69 east crosses into over median. See, this side is closed. There's no traffic here. And here's the scary part. There's people flying on my left. And there's only one lane. Because this lane is gonna end. So I'm turning my four-way flashes on. Okay, I see guys like half a mile in the back and they slow down. So yeah, like I joked once, and one guy said, oh, in Illinois we have 2 seasons, right? Construction and winter. And I said, well, that's the outdated saying, because I think nowadays it's 1 season only, construction. Now what are they doing here? I think they're widening the road or something? No, they're doing something on the ground. Yeah, oh, okay. Something to do with underground water, I think. Now check out on the right. They have this huge Volvo, I think, or Cat Volvo trucks, like mine trucks. They move dirt. So 6 wheels, all single wheels. No, this is a Cat 740. But I also saw they use Volvos. Like, look exactly the same, like huge mine trucks. Yeah, okay. Volvo is parked on the right. Volvo A40F. So anyway, this should be the end of my detour the Michigan video, unless I'll check my battery. Maybe I'll show you guys the bridge, because this will be the first time I use Ion Speed Pro to record the bridge crossing, and because of the wide angle it might show some, you know, better views from the top of the bridge than what was available with my previous cam.